Hi, I'm Dolly, certified dog trainer and behavior consultant, and I run a mobile dog school here in Germany. If your dog suddenly growled, snapped, or even bit someone, it can feel like it came out of nowhere. But aggression is never random. It's always communication, and it always has a reason. In this video, I'll help you understand what sudden aggression really means, why it often builds silently, and what you can do to respond calmly, clearly, and safely. Let's get started. You're petting your dog, same as always. Then suddenly, a growl, a snap, a bite. It feels like it came out of nowhere. And now you're shaken. You're confused. Maybe even scared. But here's the truth. Aggression is never truly sudden. It's a reaction, a communication, a signal. And most of the time, it's been building for a while. We just didn't see it. Dogs don't jump to biting. They escalate. They start with subtle signs. Lip licking, turning away, whale eye, showing the whites of their eyes, tense posture, avoidance, freezing. Then they may growl, or show teeth, or snap in the air. Only then, if nothing changes, do they bite. If your dog bites without warning, it usually means they've learned that warning signs don't work. Maybe they were punished for growling, or ignored when uncomfortable, or physically restrained when afraid. So they skipped the warning, because last time it didn't help. That's heartbreaking, but it's also fixable. First, we shift how we see aggression. It's not about dominance. It's not about control. It's not about your dog turning on you. It's about emotional overwhelm. And usually, that overwhelm comes from pain or discomfort, fear or anxiety, frustration or stress, guarding something valuable, being startled or trapped. If you punish the growl, you remove the warning, not the feeling. Your dog still feels unsafe, but now they've lost their voice. So step 1 in any aggression case, do not punish the warning signs. They're your early alert system. Protect them. Step 2, start looking back. What happened before the bite? Where were you? What was your dog doing? How was their body language? The answers are there, even if they're subtle. In the next part, I'll show you how to spot triggers, how to rule out pain, and how to stop aggression from building up silently. If your dog shows aggression, your first job is detective work, because behavior is information, and your dog is speaking, just not in words. Let's start with triggers. A trigger is anything that causes your dog to feel threatened, uncomfortable, guarded, overwhelmed. Some triggers are obvious. A stranger reaching over your dog's head, another dog rushing up too fast, a child grabbing a tail. But others are more subtle. Putting on a harness, brushing certain spots, getting too close when your dog is resting. So how do you spot a trigger? Watch your dog's body language. Right before aggression, you might see stiff posture, closed mouth, stillness, slow head turn, looking away, raised hackles, ears pinned or rotated. These signs are gold. They're your dog's whisper before they shout. So keep a diary. Write down what happened before the behavior. Who was present? Where were you? What was your dog doing? What changed? You'll start to see patterns. Now let's talk about something often overlooked: pain. So many dogs labeled aggressive are actually in discomfort, joint pain, ear infections, dental issues, digestive trouble. Even something like a thorn in a paw can shift a dog's tolerance. Imagine being touched in a sore spot over and over without being able to say stop. You'd snap too. So before doing any training, book a vet check and be specific. Describe the behavior. Ask them to check joints, spine, mouth, skin, belly. Pain-related aggression is often misdiagnosed because it comes and goes, or only shows up in specific positions or movements. A dog who bites when picked up might have back pain. A growl during brushing, maybe skin sensitivity. A snap when being lifted into the car, could be hips or knees. And if your dog is older, don't assume they're just grumpy. Aging bodies ache, and pain tolerance drops. The earlier you catch it, the better the outcome. Now, once you've ruled out pain or started treatment, you can begin to rebuild trust. but that takes patience. In the next part, I'll show you how to adjust your dog's environment, how to manage their triggers, and how to build safety back into your daily routine. Once you've identified the triggers and ruled out pain, it's time to shift the world around your dog, because the goal isn't to provoke them into reacting, just to train it out. The goal is to help them feel safe again, and that starts with management. Management means adjusting the situation, so your dog doesn't feel the need to react. It's not avoidance, it's protection. It buys time for training to work. Let's look at some real-life examples. Does your dog growl when resting on the couch? Set up a cozy space elsewhere, away from foot traffic, and teach them that this is their new safe spot. Snapping during grooming? Break the task into small steps. Use treats. Keep sessions short. Work outside of trigger zones. Growling near food or toys. Feed in a quiet area? Pick up valuables when guests visit. Avoid reaching for things directly. Trade instead. These small adjustments can prevent blow-ups and rebuild calm routines. But don't stop there. Now comes the trust work. Because after an aggressive episode, the relationship often gets strained. You might feel unsure. Your dog might feel defensive. That's okay. You can repair it. Start with predictable routines. Dogs thrive on knowing what comes next. Set regular times for walks, meals, rest, and play. Use the same gentle tone. Avoid sudden movements. Be boring in the best way. Next, give your dog choices. Let them move away. Let them say no. Let them opt out. Choice builds safety. Imagine someone respecting your no instead of forcing a yes. That changes everything. Also, reward calm body language. Don't just train commands, train comfort. If your dog relaxes near a trigger, praise that. If they turn away instead of reacting, reward it. These moments are worth more than a perfect sit. Now let's talk about space. Every dog has a bubble. Too close and stress builds. Honor that space. If your dog growled when cornered, give them more room next time. Let them choose distance. Over time, your dog learns. You listen to me. You see my signals. You've got my back. And that's where confidence begins. In the next part, I'll show you how to build training back in, step by step, so your dog regains skills without fear. Now that your dog feels safer, it's time to bring training back. Slowly, intentionally, and with trust. Because good training doesn't ignore aggression. It works with it. And that starts with one word: consent. Training after aggression must be cooperative, not confrontational. So before you ask for anything, watch your dog's body language. Are they soft? Loose? Interested? If not, pause. Wait. Try later. Now, let's rebuild the basics. Start with engagement. Play focus games. Reward eye contact. Use name recognition. Keep sessions short and fun. You're saying, "Look at me, good things happen." Then layer in touch. If your dog's trigger involves being handled, start with gentle gestures. Touch the shoulder, treat. Touch the paw, treat. Stop before tension shows. This is called desensitization and counter-conditioning. It's slow, but powerful. You're rewriting the meaning of touch from uh-oh to oh nice. Next, build tolerance through predictability. Use verbal cues before anything happens. Brush, lift, vet check. Say it, then do it. This gives your dog a heads up and removes the shock. Now, let's talk about training setup. Avoid chaos. Avoid crowds. Avoid emotional spikes. Choose quiet spaces. Use long lines or barriers. Train under threshold. Your dog should be learning, not just surviving the session. Reward early and often. Don't wait for perfection. If your dog offers calm behavior, catch it. If they disengage from a trigger, celebrate it. Tiny wins stack into big progress. And what if there's a setback? It's okay. Step back. Don't push through. Training is not a straight line. It loops, dips, and restarts. What matters is consistency. Your calm becomes their calm. Your predictability becomes their safety. And over time, the aggressive moments shrink. The trust grows, and your bond deepens. Aggression doesn't make your dog bad. It makes them misunderstood. But now, you understand, and that changes everything. Thanks for walking this road with me. Stay connected. I'm just a bark away. See you next time.